Alright guys, so we are jumping right into the video. Basically what I'm doing is just making the part and defining the part. I pretty much always do the same thing with the hand plucking, just to widen the part a little bit to make it look a little bit more natural. So in this next step, I'm just going to be plucking the closure. Yes, some people do not pluck their closures, but if you want it to look as natural as possible, you want to go ahead and pluck it, kind of thin out that hairline a little bit. No one has a straight across hairline, so that's all I'm doing, is just going in and just pulling a few hairs out. So now I'm just cutting the lace off, just a very easy kind of straight across technique with the closure. I cut my closures a little bit different than the frontals, and here I am just thinning out the closure a little bit more because it was just a little too thick. I want more of a natural type look. Now guys, I'm kind of playing with my baby hairs here. To be honest, I go in and change, alter, fix, do all that to my baby hairs multiple times, okay? So you're just gonna fix these to your liking. Like I said, I go back in and fix them so much. As you guys can see, I'll go back and pluck them or cut them or style them differently. You know, I do that pretty frequently. So this part right here is kind of like free range. You kind of do what works for you. So the next step is going to be the infamous airbrush leg spray. Okay, I like to pour it in the bowl, spread in the bowl first, and then apply like this because it doesn't cause as much glitter in the part. I put a little bit of that scar away in there to make the part look a little bit more natural. Now we're getting into styling. All I have is the water bottle, Eco, and a little bit of wrap lotion. So I'm just going to be wetting my hair, and this is 2 weeks after the installation. Okay, so I'm going to be just wetting it and just styling it. You guys see how it looks in its natural state. Now I'm about to manipulate it, which you are going to have to do to make this hair look like something, because it does tend to get a little dry and frizzy. Okay, you guys seen how it looked at first. So that's pretty much all I'm doing, just defining the curls. Alright, so honey, I'm going in with this ghetto diffuser. I don't know what is going on with this. It even looked funny. Never seen a diffuser like this before. Literally seen it in my local beauty supply store, and it was $5, child. And I don't know what that is. I could have made that at the house, but I'm struggling with it, okay? But anyways, now I'm just laying the baby hairs, child, to my desired liking. As you can see, it probably looks a little different. I'm probably laying them a little different because this is 2 weeks later, and I've kind of played with them and I've washed the wig and all that sort. So that's why it's kind of maybe looking a little different from the previous clips, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, of course, welcome to the family. Let's get straight into the video. So the hair that I am wearing is from a company by the name of Upretty Hair. I haven't heard a lot about this company, but then again, I'm not really in the know about a lot of the hair companies. But the links that I have is I have two 22 inches and a 24 inch, and I also have a 20-inch lace closure. Okay, so this is a regular lace closure. It's not a frontal or anything like that. I have been wearing closures kind of often just to give kind of like my hairline a break. Frontals are really nice, but they're not for everyday and always like use. Okay, so I like to kind of throw on a frontal. It's just easy and just, you know, go on out the door. If I have to work, it's just easier for me. Sometimes I put on my frontal with adhesive, such as the Got To Be, or like the sprayer, so the gel of the spray. And sometimes I don't, because I make my units to fit my head. So when I put them on, they're snug, they're not going anywhere. So I don't always use adhesive unless I'm about to go do something just, I don't know, wild and crazy. But yeah, this doesn't have any adhesive on it. Also, I did not bleach the knots. I want to keep this tutorial as beginner friendly as possible. I didn't want to bleach the knots and do all the extra type of stuff, so all I did was add a little bit of this these right here, this scar away, and I do have a video on this, but I added a little bit of that of those to the part, as you guys can see, because I wasn't going to be bleaching it, but I still want to kind of hide the knots. So I added some of that scar away, and I also added some makeup, and that's pretty much it. And I did a little bit of plucking, as you all saw in the beginning clips. Okay, so this is roughly 2 weeks after the installation, because I showed you guys kind of how I installed it. So this looked like 2 weeks after I have been sleeping in the hair. Did I give you guys all the specs? Hold on, let me make sure. They will be down below if I didn't give you all the specs, but I think this is the water wave, but like I said, it'll be down below. But anywho, I have been sleeping in the hair. You guys know, if you guys been following me for a while, I don't really take care of my hair really well, so I don't really tie it down that much. So sometimes tie it down, sometimes I just throw my bonnet on. This is wavy hair, okay? So with wavy and curly hair, I kind of say the same thing. It is going to require some type of maintenance. I did notice that this particular hair does tend to get really dry, so you want to make sure you're keeping some kind of moisturizer in it. You know, some kind of serum or moisture, and something to give it a little shine. I like to use this pink glosser. It just gives it a little shine, you know. It makes it look good, okay? So that's what I would suggest. I have been experiencing a little bit of tangling, but again, this is wavy hair, so with wavy and curly textures, the hair does tend to kind of coil with each other and, you know, kind of like tangle. So yeah, nothing unbearable. I haven't been receiving like a lot of shedding or anything like that, but that's just pretty much it. This hair does get a little dry and a little frizzy, so you're gonna need to put some product in it to make it look like this, okay? You guys seen in the other clips, I put a little bit of product in the hair. All I did was just a spray bottle with water in it and also some mousse, and then I use my diffuser to dry the hair, so the hair is dry, and this is just what it looks like. It's really nice. I love the density of it. This is just 3 bundles. I did fit most of the hair in here. I only had just a little bit of a bundle left, but this is most of the hair, and I'm loving it. I love how it looks. It's very easy and it's very convenient, okay? So the links to this hair will be down below if you guys would like to, you know, check them out. And you know, if you've ever tried this hair company, let me know down below and we can definitely discuss.